Hey, oh my goodness. Hey, it's Richelle Shaw, author of The Million Dollar Equation of How to Build a Million Dollar Business in Las Vegas Without the Casinos. And I am the Fox 5 Money Honey for our local Fox 5 here in Las Vegas. So, what's on my mind? So, boys, which is always on my mind, burgers, a 26 tip, and mailing a tree trunk? What in the world? So today in today's rant, this is just my thoughts, what's kind of going on based on small business news and what's going on in the world. And so I've noticed there's a whole bunch of brouhaha and has been over the last couple of days about Philadelphia Eagles player LaShawn McCoy and the fact that he took three of his friends to a local burger joint, PYT Burgers, and they're supposed to have like the most amazing burgers ever, and he gave a 20-cent tip. So at first they were going, really, it's supposed to be 20%, and then people said, well, he signed a huge contract, what's wrong with him? You're missing the flippin' point. Okay, really? Okay, so let me caveat this and just kind of preface everything by letting you know that my mother is a server. Had been for 40 years. No matter where she worked, she always made the most tips of everybody there. She worked at a place that was going out of business, had the most horrible reviews ever, and still every night consistently brought home $100, $150 in tips. It's because of the service, stupid, not because of the person on the other side. Right? So how dare you, based on how much he makes, that's how much he's supposed to tip you, really? But even part of it, so here's the boys part, is Charlie Sheen jumps in and goes, oh, he was wrong. I'll give you $1,000. Winning? No, you're losing, dude. Really? What? Why should we ever bonus for someone who is not doing their job well? But because of this shit that's going on in the NFL right now, everybody's rushing to judgment, saying that he was a jerk, he was rude, he was saying things loud. People do that every single day. Every single day, people are rude. People treat servers rude every single day. And here's the deal, is that the tip is a bonus. What the server is supposed to do is bring the food, bring the drink, and make sure that they bring anything else you need. So here's the best part. Have you ever, been sitting down, you're in the middle of your conversation, and the server is rushing you, right? Well, the server is rushing you because they're trying to flip the tables as quickly as possible. Well, we're in a conversation here. We're not ready to order yet. Are you ready yet? They're always interrupting. They have all kind of things. And look, my mother's a server, so I know what great service is. If you came into the restaurant one time that my mother worked at, she could tell you exactly what you ordered as well as what you like to drink. So the next time you come in, she brings your drink to the table. That's great service. And she got compensated for great service. See, let me tell you what else is wrong. Is that part of the industry is that they get paid so low because they feel like we should tip them, and the amount that we tip them should be what their compensation should be. Okay, so for example, most of them get paid minimum wage. And there's some states that allows waiters or servers to get paid under minimum wage. Under minimum wage, because they get tips, so why should they get more? My goodness, do you realize that I had someone say that your mother makes like $50,000 a year being a server? Well, yeah. She's great at it. So how come when you're great, you can't get compensated greatly? And if the owner thought that it was so funky and so bad, then why don't you pay the server more to be there and serve the people? And hold up, wait a minute. So did you see the comments, the Yelp comments about their service is not that great anyway? But the one part that was really bad, that I said, what the hell are you doing? And the business expert in me said, I need to, come here, lean forward, smack you, is what benefit do you get as the business owner to publicly shame one of your customers? What bonus is that? What do you get? I mean, you were trying to hurt him. Why would you do that? I can see why there's bad service there. So here at the end of the day, even if you had the best burgers, even if you were featured on everything, if you were the #1 hottest place to go, I'm not going. Because if the tip isn't appropriate, are you going to publicly shame me? That is so wrong. That is just wrong with an R, not a W, okay? Wrong with an R. I can't imagine. So when I read the story, and it won't go away, I mean, it's like everywhere. Oy, ay, ay, ay. Hope it works for you. But what I'd be doing if I owned the business, it wouldn't be publicly shaming my customers who came to patronize me, because you still made your $60. So people are saying, oh, what about the people who cook? He paid for the food. He paid for the food. So are you kidding? He paid for the food. He didn't take any money away from the server. He paid for the food. What the hell is wrong with you? Stop it. Stop it. You're wrong. You are wrong, owner. You are wrong. You are wrong. And I hope that your business survives from this. Yeah. Okay. What else is on my mind? So, every year, Ripley's, believe it or not, holds a contest. It's called What Can You Mail? So can you mail them the oddest things in the world, and they will mail it to you. Now, here are the rules. You can't put it in a box. You can't put anything. So the address label has to be clearly shown, as well as the postage has to be able to go on the item. So this year's winner was a 20-pound, 30-pound tree trunk. Tree trunk. It was a tree trunk with a horseshoe that was stuck in the tree trunk. They mailed it, and it arrived at Ripley's, believe it or not. So what's exciting about that, and why I get so geeked, is I started looking through the things that they mailed. So they mailed a mailbox. That's kind of cute. Someone mailed a prosthetic arm. Right? Prosthetic arm. And they sent it in the mail. So wouldn't it be fun as a small business message? You know, here's the #1 problem, is that when you're mailing something to someone and it comes in a regular envelope, why would I open it? Right? Yeah, okay. You know, we look at it, we cipher through it, we decide, do I have time to open it or don't I? But if you're sending a prosthetic arm, you're damn right I'm going to say, who sent this to me and what do they want? So this just actually happened to one of my private clients last week. Is he sends a tennis court, not a tennis court, a tennis racket. He sends a tennis racket. Now he sells tennis courts. So he sent it to a guy that he had done a proposal to, but he was like 2-3 men down the chain. It was a general contractor who hired a manager and who asked him for a bid. Well, he had the address and the bid wasn't moving forward, so he sent an actual tennis racket to his prospect. Same way that we're talking about whether it's Ripley's, believe it or not. So here's the best part of the story, is that the prospect called him and said, hi, you sent me a tennis racket? And so my client said, yes, I sent you a tennis racket. He said, do I know you? Because remember, the original lead came from a general contractor who had a manager. So it was 3 people down. And he says, yes, actually, I sent you a bid a couple of days ago because we'd love to be the vendor to put in the tennis court in your backyard. And this is what we do. We'd love to do it. Here's the price. I'd love to set up an appointment. So here's the deal. He got the appointment. Here's the other deal. He got the sale by mailing something that's so unusual that it makes people say, and talk about you. Not that public shaming shit. Not that public shaming stuff that the guy did at the restaurant. No, no, no. If you want to be imaginative, if you want to get people talking about you, do something so that people can talk about you. Don't be mean and publicly shame somebody else. Okay? All right. So that's my rant for the day. Hey, I had a good time. Look, it's Friday. Whoa, thank God it's Friday. But for us entrepreneurs, you know that means absolutely nothing. So I'll see you on Monday and check out what's in the news so I can give you what my take on it is. Have an awesome week. Go make some money and enjoy your weekend. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.